Roughly translated, the name of this pass means Road of the Mountain People. It's located in the middle of nowhere, about 56 kilometers from Bergenaarspad and quite close to the famous Vitsand Nature Reserve. The pass statistics are not particularly impressive, with the exception of the maximum gradient, which works out in excess of 1 in 3. There's a 400-meter long section of this pass which is very steep. The road is in a relatively poor condition and it should not be attempted in a normal car, or at the very least a high clearance vehicle is required. It's easy to get lost in this part of the world, even if you're using a map and a GPS, as many of the public roads are blocked by lock gates. We filmed this pass from east to west. It starts off on a gentle curve to the left, adjacent to a farm entrance. The road surface is good at this point, but keep your speed low and pay attention, as there are patches where it deteriorates considerably and becomes very corrugated. A long, almost straight section of 2,3 kilometers is now negotiated, with the road undulating gently as it inclines slowly towards the range of low mountains directly ahead of you. At the 2.4 kilometer mark, the road kings gently to the left, then almost immediately swings back to the right through a long arc. If you look carefully in front of you at this point, you'll be able to see the cutting on the mountainside where the road is about to take you. So steep is this traverse and so unexpected that your eyes can deceive you. The road surface degenerates into a small track and you'll be required to reduce your speed here to a slow crawl. After a short straight of 200 meters, the road turns sharply to the left through 90 degrees and then immediately into a hairpin bend to the right of 120 degrees. There's a large tree in the middle of the road, so stick to the right-hand side of this obstacle. The gradient kicks up very sharply at this point. Soon the road surface changes to rough stone paving and safety railings are presented on the right-hand side. Don't be fooled by the video, which doesn't show just how steep this climb actually is. Although low range is not required, but you will be forced to use first gear all of the way from the start of the paving right up to the summit. Halfway up the incline, the surface changes again to ridged concrete paving. As you near the summit, the road turns through a shallow curve to the left, then climbs through a deep cutting with sheer rock walls on either side. The high point of the pass is reached at the 3.4 kilometer mark and the road reverts to gravel. Sharp rocks and stones litter the surface, so choose your driving line carefully. Fortunately, you're unlikely to encounter any other traffic on this remote location. The road now descends through a narrow valley. There are no significant corners anywhere along the descent, which winds slowly down the mountain over a distance of 1.9 kilometers. The gradient flattens out and the road surface starts to improve as you near the end of the pass, which is signaled by a T-junction at the 5.4 kilometer mark. When you get to the T-junction, turn left to head towards Vitsand, which is about 15 kilometers away, or turn right to head towards the N14, which is 57 kilometers distant, along a very unpleasant gravel road. As we mentioned earlier, do not be tempted to take any shortcuts as indicated on your GPS and stick to the main roads.